Welcome to the Cozy Cocoon, where we discuss trash all over the internet. Today, let's talk about trashy tourists. I myself has been on both sides of the tourist and the local. I I was born in the United States, but I grew up in Mexico until I was around young teenager. So I got to experience both lives. And I have been able to see both sides of the spectrum. And there's pros and cons to both. So let's explore today the cons of it. Alright, we'll start with classic.
Hey, not feed the monkeys! Hey! Why are you feeding to the monkeys? Why are you feeding to the monkeys?
What's your problem, dude? Stop!
Hey! I'm recording. You're feeding to the monkeys.
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong? Oh my god, that's so
You're
bad.
an idiot!
Oh! It's crazy. Why are you feeding the monkeys? Oh my god. I record it, okay. I will send to the government and the national park staff.
I mean, it clearly states do not feed them. And he's even throwing them at them. Why? He's the one acting like a monkey.
Let's go!
Was that the Madra theme song? Sounded like it. Yeah, I'll never understand the people who are so full of themselves. I don't know if it's just being self-confident or just full of themselves. I don't know. Or they have the need to always be the center of attention. I mean, shout outs to him for being able to do a backflip so easily, I suppose. But why the need to always want attention? Like, are you that insecure? And like, do it in public? Or is that so inconsiderate of others? Wow. Well, if there's one thing I cannot stand, it's drunks for many endless reasons. It's just so appalling. It's disgusting. He can just thinks he can just go in there and assault her like that. Poor thing. She was just so nervous about it. The other lady tried to help, but it's just so weird that no one else will step in or do anything. But I guess not much they could have done there until the other ones learned about it, and thankfully they put him in his place. Unfortunately, I don't think that would be the end of it for him. Highly doubt people like him learn their lessons even with the most basic punishment like violence. But I hope the girl is okay, and at least I'm glad he got what he deserved. Oh yeah, I'm gonna poke a tiger. See what happens. It why why would you put a tiger through that? Force them to put a performance like that. Obviously doesn't enjoy it. Who knows what kind of treatment he gets on a day-to-day. And second of all, why would you ever pay for something like that? Only supporting more of the abuse. And then act surprised and like a victim when the poor animal finally snaps back at you. Terrible. How do you do that? Like, they didn't even have the decency to turn around and look away from the street, just right there as everyone is passing by. Someone should accidentally slice it off while they're at it. But who does that? It's disgusting.
I genuinely love Thailand, yeah, it's a lovely place, but why are the locals so rude and disrespectful to foreigners and tourists?
I've spent years in Thailand. They're some of the nicest people you will ever meet. Something doesn't smell right, let me look at your page.
Going back to Honolulu. Sorry. You get that Maui Waui. That Maui Waui. In Thailand, Phuket, and you're not. We outside, we're not in Honolulu, but we are in Phuket, Thailand. One of the best countries in the entire universe. Pan it, bruv. Pan it. Oh my days. Psych! Psych! You thought. You really thought.
I don't think they were rude enough. That's not an appropriate way to act no matter where you are, but definitely not in Thailand. Your behavior is gross. Why are we yelling like this in public? Maybe you should stay home. Please. For everyone's sake.
Yeah, I mean, she's right. Again, why the necessity to always be the center of attention, to be so loud, so obnoxiously loud? Like, it almost feels like a mental disability or something is wrong up there. Like, you just have to be loud and drawing attention and always causing a scene about anything and everything. And of course she complains about the locals, but there's always two sides of the story, and clearly she was on the wrong side.
Well, I hope you're happy, because Japan just canceled its biggest cherry blossom festival because they're scared of tourists. Residents have reported that tourists have been trespassing, opening private homes to use the bathroom, and get this, literally defecating in people's gardens. I think we all know this isn't the first time we've seen this. Tourists have done stuff like carving their name on the torii gates and doing pull-ups on them and blasting music and dancing on the trains. I used to give people the benefit of the doubt saying, well, Japan is really different, I know, so it's a lot to learn. But chasing geishas down the street or carving your name on a torii gate or maybe like taking a doogie on people's property, by that point, it's not even culture shock. That's just unhinged behavior. To be fair, most tourists that I've seen are fine, but the few that aren't, you need your passport taken away and a mandatory course on how to not be a crappy tourist, literally, because you're not funny.
Well, that's sad that they had to go to those extremes to do something about the problem, but at least they're doing something about it, which is good. putting some kind of barrier with this insane people. I mean, how terrifying that someone just breaks into your garden and takes a dump in your garden, the one that you take care of, that you might have something growing out of it that you might eat afterwards. It's disgusting and terrifying to think that someone can just casually break into your garden and there'll be no consequences. And yeah, it's just that entitlement. It's scary.
I think yeah, that's like 7 million grams of that. I put a lot. You guys look.
See, I have a bit of a background in chemistry. But even if I didn't, it clearly says pathogen. You don't have to be a chemist to understand that that's very dangerous, extremely dangerous for you, for the ecosystem, for everyone. Like, why would you risk yourself in that manner? It's not worth it. It's not worth the Russian roulette you're playing with yourself there.
오자. ゴミを持って帰って。
She's acting like she's never seen a bag in her life. Like she was so confused about it. You just straight up left it there. Didn't even try to make it less obvious or anything. Thankfully, he was there to give it back to her. Hopefully, they dispose of it properly, but highly doubt it.
You're not allowed to record me at all.
You can touch me.
Oh, you can't touch me either. You just had him touch me.
You can go away.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Why don't you just say the cafe's over here? Pendejas. Your country's trash. You just got how many, what is it? Curfews? Yeah, 4 curfews in 4 dangerous cities. You can keep filming. Guess what? I'm viral for shit like this.
It is a little weird and unsettling. Then the first thought that came to mind was my mother when I saw this woman. Beyond the point, I digress. How do you get to that point in your life, in your mental state? What happens? What needs to happen for you to get at that point where you're so entitled, your reality is so warped, and think you can do those things like the world owes you? It's sad. I mean, that must be a very lonely and exhausting existence. Like, who does that? What again, why do the animals always have to pay the price for the humans' bullshit? I mean, I don't know if it was an accident or someone purposely put it on there, but it shouldn't have happened. Poor thing, someone should help him get it off. I really hope it wasn't on purpose. Why would you do that to him? Oh God, it's like that classic backhanded niceness where it's like, oh yes, be so grateful. We're not those filthy peasants type thing. I don't know how people get this warped, this entitled. What happened? Where they think they can go anywhere and they're above others? I don't understand. I mean, I'm from a third world country, but I also live in a first world country, so I've seen both worlds, and I still wouldn't be able to wrap my head around thinking how one is more superior than other. And every place is different. That's what makes them so interesting and beautiful. But my God, I couldn't live with someone like that. Why again? The need to be loud, to always be the center of attention. You're not. Like, and if you want to be, then do it in your own time, in your private own time. Don't drag others down with you. I can guarantee you the rest of the people don't want to hear all your bullshit. Have some common decency.
On Sunday, a family of tourists from China crossed a line.
China? Yeah. In China, you guys go dirt at the animals too?
San Diego photographer Jim Grant shot this video of a park ranger confronting the family for violating the law.
And he was given a really, really stern warning to a couple of kids about throwing things. And finally, he told the mother, woman in the brown jacket, come to the top of the stairs.
Why shouldn't I give you citations for taking the animal?
The exchange ended with consequences Grant says he's never seen in his decades of taking photos here.
Wasn't going to give her a citation, but they had to leave. They were evicting that whole group from this area.
What needs to go through your brain to think, yes, I want to harm that animal. I want to cause it harm for no reason. Just to cause harm. Why? Under no circumstance that should be even a thought. At least I'm glad they stopped them and they kicked them out. But I couldn't comprehend the possible reason why anyone would be driven to do such a thing. So all that mess because of a tumbler? Just, if you don't want to pay the price, then don't buy it. Don't trash the store. Like you're a child. Not even a child will do that. Why harm the shop guy? Just don't buy it and leave if you're so offended by the price. No one's forcing you to buy it.
Tourists visiting New York for the first time have no respect for content creators and do not understand that they are supposed to use it up the street if someone is filming.
What is happening? What are you guys doing right now?
Where are you walking?
I'm here. I'm like, do you see where the phone is? Like, this is like my side of it.
First of all, we're just walking. We're not
That's
going
not my problem.
This is like pretentious.
Wait. That's not my problem. Like, I'm not a map. But anyways, if I'm coming here, you guys can literally leave the other side of the street. Like, I'm so confused right now. You're literally ruining. What are you doing? Just get out. You're ruining my aesthetic. You're ruining my aesthetic.
Don't touch me.
Are you guys kidding?
No, don't.
Are you guys like visiting? Because you guys are giving tourist vibes. Can you just get
Yes,
out?
we're visiting. Lower your voice.
Yeah,
When you're
relax.
talking to us, lower your
Are you
voice.
joking?
I'm not joking.
You guys are giving tourist vibes. Can you just like move out of my video and just stop ruining
I
my
don't want to.
aesthetic?
I don't want to.
Like, just move. Just leave. Where are you guys from, by the way?
Yeah, we're from.
Yeah, I can tell. I can literally tell.
You don't have to be such a bitch about it.
I'm literally just gonna go find another spot since you guys have never been in Soho. Anyways. That's so weird, guys. I don't know why people do that kind of stuff. Like, I can't. It's literally their first time here. Anyways, I'm moving on to bigger and better things.
Like, that has to be satire, right? There's no way someone can be just so blindly entitled. Like, it's a little sidewalk for the public, for everyone to use and walk. Do people really think they should just own public stuff like that? I mean, that's pretty insane. If she was legitimate, she needs help. Why would you do that? Why? Again, why the need to touch everything and everyone? The total wants nothing to do with you. Leave him be. You're just harming him. He's not a prop you can just use for your pictures or whatever, enhance your experience. It's a living being in his home. You're in his home. Leave him be.
大丈夫ですよ。あ、写真撮る。じゃあこの中がどういったものなのかっていうのを。はい。先ほど外国の方で、なんかやりすぎた人多かったんで、警戒です。わかります。最近動画とか見ました。双葉町なのか、どうに入っちゃったりとか。で、全国放送になったかで。わかりました。店には入らないようにして、ただこういったものっていうのはそのニュースではいろいろ聞いてるものの全く
外見は全然問題ないんですけど、入っちゃうとちょっといけなかったんで、
ここは大丈夫なんですかね。
まあ厳密に言うと敷地もまあちょっと
人の土地だから
まあっていう、あと向こう側はもうほとんど入れないので、そこだけちょっと十分気をつけていただいて。
Okay, wow. Well, I don't have kids, and that's unsettling. To think that people can just break into my kid's school or to my own school and God knows do what? That's pretty terrifying. And the worst part is that I can almost guarantee you that there was no consequences for those people. Because, I mean, I imagine it's pretty hard to prosecute so specifically in a foreign. But why go around thinking it's your little theme park and, you know, you're playing GTA, you can go in and do whatever you want. It's a school. Have some respect.
Sorry. A celebrity chef slapped down a Russian tourist over his inappropriate behavior. Sora Priest was meeting fans when the man approached her for a photo.
Nice to meet you.
As his fingers moved across her belly, she pushed his hand away and told him to leave.
Sorry. Okay, sorry. Okay, sorry.
No.
Surprise said she wants women to be able to dress however they want. But the incident has sparked discussion about personal boundaries. What would you like to say to Surprise at her restaurant in Chonburi?
Well, to her, I guess nothing. She seems to be doing just fine, running her business, standing up for herself. It's him who is a disgusting prick. I mean, talking about personal boundaries, he had none. Just fucking went and assaulted her like that. It's so disgusting. She even tried to be polite and professional about it, shook his hand, and what does he do? Ugh, it's just disgusting. Why do some men think that they can do whatever they want with women, and vice versa too? It's not okay. People have rights and personal space and should be respected.
Dan terpaksa turun, entah apa soal jadinya. Hi.
So hi, we are tourists from Germany and we waited here for the bus a long time, and now we are very frustrated because we can't get into the bus. There was no information about how to pay for the bus, and the bus driver just told us that we can't get in, and now we are here and don't know how to get home.
Where are you heading to? Where are you going to?
We are heading to the city center.
City center.
Yeah.
Okay. So what the bus told? You cannot go into the bus.
Yeah, we can't go into the bus because we don't have.
You need to have the touch and go card.
Yeah, we don't know. We need it. We don't know how to get it. Yeah, it would be better if it would be made easier.
Easier.
Yeah, and you can see it's very uncomfortable to wait here. The signs are very readable. It would be better if something more modern, maybe a shed would be built.
And proper place to sit.
Better. A proper place to sit. I mean, you can't wait here for a bus. You are near a highway. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Wow. Well, obviously it wasn't the bus driver's fault as much as he wanted to make it sound like it was. He just didn't do his proper research. When you go into a different country, you have to do research. How do they pay for things? How do they use the public transport? Etc., etc. That's on you for not doing the research and knowing that you had to get the cord. It's not the bus driver was being mean or anything. You just can't pay for it without the cord. That's how a lot of public transit do now in modern countries, since he wants to be modern about it. And instead of sitting there complaining about not having a shade and seatings and somehow not being easier, even though you have a phone and internet and an explanation already what it's needed to ride, you expect randomly to just people to appear and start building that for you, or what? I don't understand. It's not that difficult. Just do your research. And now we have the technology in your phones to translate, to Google. I mean, there's really no excuse anymore. Don't try to blame it on the locals for your lack of knowledge.
This is how not to act after arriving late for your flight.
Y tú tranquila, o sea, tú respira, no.
Nico, súbete. Hazme caso, súbete a la sala. Acá manejamos. Súbete, por favor. No, este man se va a tirar el avión. No, Nicolás, no se sube, Dios mío.
Nena, tranquila, respira.
Es que no sabía que pegarle.
Yeah, I don't think he understands how planes work. It's not like they can just open the door. Oh, coming in. That's not how planes work. And I have no idea where he was trying to go, but I think they did that country a big favor by not letting him go. I mean, I always get fun of because I like to arrive to the airport earlier like 3 hours earlier than my flight because I like to take my time. I like to grab a snack. I want to make sure security passes by, no problems. Immigration passes by, no problems. I can have enough time for my snack, for bathroom, whatever. I would take that and then have extra time to just sit there and wait rather than have to be running around, rushing, have the anxiety, having to go through stuff like that. It's just not worth it. I would much rather wake up earlier, and even if I have extra time, just sit there and wait. It's just not worth the risk. I mean, she looks like a turtle, like a flipped over turtle. And who knows what happened that led her to do that. But as an adult, there should be literally nothing that pushes you to do such thing. I mean, what do you do at that point? Do you call the police? Do you point and laugh? Like, what do you do? It's so awkward. She straight up almost killed both of them. Like, why they need? There's no self-containment of touching everything. Like, she has no idea what that's for, what it does. He obviously does. He's the one driving. Or flying. He's the professional one. Why is she fucking with it? Stop. You're gonna get him killed. Literally.
Tourists harassing the turtle in Honolulu, Hawaii.
This guy is just crazy. You keep touching the turtle.
Hey! Hello! How did you quick!
They're not supposed to touch the
Well, it just breaks my heart every time that animals are the ones who always have to pay the price for human error. Like, why are you surrounding it like that? Like, he must be so terrified. Don't know what to do, and then you just grab him like that. Poor thing. I hope he's okay, and they ban those people from returning or something.
まだわけのわからん中国菓子食わすなっちゃ。それお前あげんなさっきから。おい食わすな。鹿せんべい以外食べさっちゃダメなんじゃって。これ食わすなっちゃ。わかった？これ食わしちゃダメやから。鹿さんに。死んじゃうよ。お前も反省しとんか。おいこれ食わすなっちゅうんじゃ。わかった？それやったらいいけど食わすなよこれ。
I have a feeling, I have this suspicious feeling that was not the first time that he told him to stop and continued to do it, and that's why he was so upset about it. But at the very least, they got an I'm sorry forced out of them, which is honestly the first time I see that. So at least there's that. Hopefully they won't do it again.
For everyone.
Shouting.
Where you from?
Philippines.
Okay, Philippines.
Ayan.
police na po siya. Where's the money? After?
Where is she?
So there's a police there.
That moment.
Yeah, after police.
Okay. Ano ba yan? Wala pa ako nakuha magandang shot. Stress ako.
Hindi, wag ka magaling, girl.
See, at first, I was a little confused what they were doing. I was like, okay, why are they charging for? And then I realized they were charging to scare the pigeons so your picture looks pretty. So let's give the pigeons heart attacks and stress them out constantly over and over just so you can have a pretty picture. How selfish is that? And two, why would you pay it to do that? Like, I don't know which one is worse, the one doing it or the one paying for it. And why they leave the little plaza so trashed. It's just bad all around. Poor pigeons. I hope they get lots of seed.
Woman.
Fuck you!
No, don't understand. No touch.
No touch, please.
No touch, please.
Why you say my leg?
Say good woman. أقول لك إيه رأيك نروح البيت عندي. My house.
What?
我告诉你，你觉得去我家怎么样？
No, never. Don't think like this. Never. I cannot.
Again.
我可以带我男朋友去你家吗？
No, أنا هو صديق ليه أنت حلوة كده.
What?
Good, beautiful woman.
Fuck you!
No, don't understand. No touch.
No touch, please.
No touch, please. طب okay.
That's disgusting. And appalling. I don't understand why could she not get out of the car and run? Like, what? Why would she entertain? Like, that's horrible. Why would he do that to her? He's supposed to be driving. Like, what she looks like should be irrelevant. Do your job. And pulling out the phone to translate if she wants to go to his house, that's so disgusting. And then even having the audacity to try and to touch her, I really hope he's charged and does some kind of legal repercussion. Like, that's not just disgusting, that's really dangerous and really makes it more difficult for women to want to go and travel alone. But yeah, I hope he paid some type of price and that she's okay. Well, I think that's where we're gonna end it today. My roller's getting dry and my tummy's rumbling. So I hope you enjoyed it. I did. And I'll see you next time at the Kaosi Cocoon. Thank you. Bye bye.